A few months back, I went to LA with my pal Cam to sample a very rare piano that had done a tour of duty in the Philippines during World War II. We made a sample instrument with it, and to really put it through its paces, I decided to make a track with it. So I enlisted my long-suffering but very talented friends Caroline and Theo to see if I'd be happy doing something I never do: use a sampled piano fully exposed in a track.
So I'm just setting up the wonderful Coles mic in front of the amp, and I'm going to place that through the Rooster amp, and then maybe do some EQ before going into Logic. It's a really nice tube preamp. So now I'm going to add some Reich style electric counterpoint pulses on top of this, just through a DI, because I like the really percussive signal you get with a DI, so it really works with electric counterpoint style stuff.
Is there anything you want to ask me about the kind of approach and stuff? Obviously, we have a shorthand, so...
Yeah, so I just told Matt, who's here as well. You should meet Matt, though,
yeah.
you? Matt, this is Christian.
Hi, Matt.
So what I've got from you so far is close mic, Billie Eilish sounding, and I made an assumption, so you need to correct me if I'm wrong, that you're referencing her approach to that Barbie song, or do you have a different Billie Eilish song that you're thinking of?
That's a great reference.
Okay.
It's what we've done before, but it's also that Billie Eilish, she's not suddenly going into full voice, you know?
Yeah, no, she keeps it quiet.
And a kind of open, smiley, smiley, but just not too disinterested.
Do you want a lot of air in the vocal, or do you just want it to be...
I think if I was to sync this track, it's almost like you're not singing about what the lyrics are saying.
Okay, so you want it to be quite sweet and not sad.
This is... Yeah, because I think that where it would get synced is a little bit like What a Wonderful World was synced in Good Morning Vietnam.
Okay, I see. All right. So I can keep it sweet. I'll keep it sweet.
This is going to be my first time listening to this, beautifully prepared by Matthew, who is linked below. If you're in the Denver metropolitan area and need someone to help you with your recordings, heed a man.
So this is goodbye. So this is how you say it.
Absolutely nailed. So something I'm going to be doing with this is lowering the fidelity. People used to love the high fidelity of digital, but for me, it's just too bright. So what I'm going to be going for is just really intimate, really kind of tight and dry. And I want it to open up, but in a way that you can't really hear reverbs coming in. It'll be there. It'll suddenly widen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run maybe 3 stems of Caroline, so lead vocals, and then maybe 2 backing vocal tracks through some muck over there. However, I haven't plugged this thing in, which means I have to go downstairs to my room of shame. And now I have a playroom that looks like this, and I don't really have the adequate leads to get the whole rack plugged in. So I'm just going to have to make a choice here of what I'm going to use.
So this is goodbye. So this is how you say it. This is the time. It's the picture you've seen. So this is goodbye. So this is how you say it.
So often with engineering, people talk about the sound and try and work out what sounds different about it. And you can analyse that with what we've done with Caroline's vocal there. But for me, it's about how it makes you feel. And whilst I really enjoyed, pressing play for the first time on Caroline's vocal, it had a saccharine quality to it. So whilst Theo's working on the guitars, I'm going to have another look at this piano part, because naturally, when there's nothing else there, you overplay. So I'm going to try and really make it a lot sparser.
So this is goodbye. So this is how you say it. This is the time it takes you.
We'll get some guitars in. Really like that piano sound. Can't wait to get it through the Kerwax. Sounds beautiful.
It's the voice you're using. It's the picture you've seen.
I'm going for quite a produced sound here, so I'm going to just try and widen the image of the piano with a very small room. Be interesting to try that reverb on Caroline as well. And what I'll probably do is port that comp across, fashion that for her voice.
So this is goodbye. So this is how you say it. These are the words. It's the voice you're using.
This is the point at which I want to start widening stuff. So what I'm going to do is copy across those effects,
So this is goodbye.
add a stereo delay.
So this is goodbye. So this is how you say it. This is the time it takes you. It didn't hurt you a lot now, did it?
We've got got three levels of wideness on the voice, and it really has having a great aperture effect I'm really enjoying.
It didn't hurt you a lot now, did it? So this is goodbye.
I just think we need a bit of bass. So I'm going to whack it down with just a cheesy sine wave, maybe a bit of distortion to give it some harmonic language for people listening on their phones.
So this is how you spell
Let's have a little play with this. Might want to just do a little bit of Something gritty on it. Has a bit of essence of Terry Riley's and Sea about it. So what we're now going to do is everything but this. Okay, let's do a little bit. Let's not use the Auto Masterer. No, thank you very much. I might as well have a listen to what it's come up with. I don't know if I agree with it. Look at the smile there, jeepers.
So this is goodbye. So this is how you say it.
And we've returned back to the world of digital there. So no, thank you very much. Thanks for offering, but no, thank you. I'm just going to do what I tend to always do. Just want to make it a bit more efficient. So chop the very bottom off, maybe boost a bit of bass, boost a bit of top, take down the old 1K simply because I think it's horrid, and that should do it. Then a bit of compression, just a tickle.
So this is how you spell where you place it in your mind. What happens if I didn't hear you? What happens if it wasn't serious?
Conclusions. I've just loved working with this piano. It has so much character. I am biased. I was involved in making it. It's lovely to have something come to life like this. But it's been lovely to start with something so characterful and build around that character and do a track that is, I don't know, a little bit eccentric. These shifts in apertures, the mixing of genres, putting stuff through a replica of an old French desk, pushing it a bit, making it break up a bit. I probably won't live with this mix forever, but certainly I'm happy with how it's gone today. So I'd love to hear your comments down below. And there's going to be more of these coming up. Ariana Grande is doing something interesting, and it's inspired me to maybe do a tutorial. But subscribe. We're a small startup, so subscriptions mean everything to us. And thanks so much for watching to the end. See you soon.
So this is goodbye. So this is how you say it. These are the words. It's the voice you're using. It's the picture you've seen. So this is goodbye. So this is how you say it. This is the time it takes you. It didn't take you a lot now, did it? It didn't hurt you a lot now, did it?
Cool.
Well done, studio.
Right.
Okay. Shit, we did it. We did it.
Let's listen through and make sure we're good to go.
Do I turn it off here then?